Hey now, welcome back to Lisa Duke's channel. We pray you consider subscribing. So far I have put on the Dior Backstage Face and Body Foundation in the shade 6 Neutral. This is the box. This is the product. I started out with, I just didn't put it on just bare. I put on a little e.l.f. maybe in the future for a base or a primer. I may not use e.l.f. So I basically put it on this part of my face. Hopefully you can tell that it has makeup on it. This side has no makeup on it. Nothing here, makeup there. Just between this whole area. From this area down, makeup. Just testing it out, trying things out. So we use Dollar Tree Beauty Blender on the opposite side. I'm going to, maybe on the same side, I may use it for the powder part. See if it gives a better look. I might have not blended it totally correctly, and I got like a little patchiness right here. It's like kind of gathering here, like right here. I can see it. I like to think that I can smooth it out to the point that it's not there anymore. I got my 10 magnification mirror in my hand. Things to the side. Yeah, because when I was in the bathroom looking, I could see like right here, there's like a little gathering of makeup there. So I also have the color 380 concealer, just to see if there's anything I can do. I don't know, I'm just gonna, I think it just wants to stick there. So what I did was just gently, I don't love the Beauty Blender, but I used it, and I believe what I used to prime might not have been the right thing to prime, because it's, I don't know, I don't think this foundation likes that primer. Not the right primer for this, possibly. Maybe I should have used, I have Tatcha as well. Maybe I could have used that. Yeah, I got a little piece right there. Oh, what's going on? Let me just try, see what happens if I put a little concealer. Does it do anything for me? Do I need anything lighting? I'm just gonna put a few dots here under the eye. Hopefully 30 is not too many. Let's see how this pans out. Do I need a center of the eye? Does it make a difference? Does it lighten up everything? Does it keep it where it needs to be? I'm just trying it out. Other than taking away some of the darkness. Alright, we're not going to play with that too much. We're going to go on to the powder. We use this side again. Go flip over to this side and get some powder. The Dior powder. Since we're using Dior foundation. I went around here about 5 times. I'm just supposed to keep everything nice and neat and looking. Like I put on it where I put stuff. It just looks so awesome when you see other people do it. You know, but with practice, we'll all get better at makeup. With a little practice, we'll get better at it. So, other than what I did, it looked like it gave it like a freshness to it. It made it fresher than when I started. Okay. Alright. Now I'm going to try this bronzer too. Let's see. Move some of these things out of the way. Got a few things in my way. Oh my. Yeah, this area is cluttered. Got a cluttered area. Open up the bronzer. Now where's our puff? Alright. Let's see if bronzer on the situation. Is it do anything for it? I think it will. It's very dark. Yeah, right here under that cheekbone. What do you say? Oh yeah, let's go. Let's keep going. Yeah, that's good. That's looking good. I don't need to be go hard with that. Got a nice line there. I have been bronzed. Just a little complexion today. A little complexion. I'm just doing all I can to spread it out. No particular thing I'm doing here. Just spread it out. So it is where I placed it initially, and then I spread it out. Alright. Well, for a little complexion, not bad. I mean, I might have said it lots of times. I'll say it again. You know, get it to people have gotten to saying you're liking. Get it to it looks presentable to you. And go ahead and have a blessed day. I mean, don't upset yourself, you know. It really does take practicing and for me, saying I just can't do it. No, try. Put some try in it. Try to put it together. It doesn't have to be something that you just can't do forever. It's so hard, so deeply hard. You might want to add a little, I want to use a little of this today. I gotta get my little work surface over here together. I got the Kat Von D out here. It's bigger than $50, the size of it. There's a piece of beauty blender left. I use this end of it, butt end, just tapping inside. You can't see. I'm tapping. Maybe I need to probably swirl a little bit, swirl around it. Oh, good. That picked up some product. There we go. All right, let me put her away because I don't like stuff hanging around. And we'll try to go above. Oh, yeah. I'm just doing all kinds of stuff right here. It's too much. She might have put too much there. Okay. Well, now you know what not to do. Don't put too much. Put lighter. But you cannot deny that pigmentation is a good color for many people. My shade, if not lighter, going with a lighter hand. Did not know it's gonna be fine. Oops. It was not fine. Okay. We need to move right along as I quickly put away everything I feel like I need to be out of the way. Not many things need to move out the way. All right, everybody stay where you at. All right, we'll just move around, move about. So this is the Bridgerton palette here by Pat McGrath Labs. It came out in 2021, and I tried to convince myself that I didn't want the palette. And I said, Lisa, just get the palette. Just get the palette. Because you know, you say some things you don't want, then you decide you want it, and either it sells out. There you go. So we have like two different reds here in a specialty shade. And this is the browns. This is like a brown plum color. And yeah, I guess that could darken up things. So I guess if you could start with this and then end up into these reds and blues, that's what we're gonna do. Fluffy brush. No primer. We'll go without it. Eyelids, I'm rubbing them to just semi-oily, not totally. The Bridgerton thing, after, there's the name of it, I know it's on Netflix. A few days before I ordered this palette, I just looked them, or after I ordered it, I looked them up on YouTube. Thanks, YouTube. Netflix, the last thing I actually watched on Netflix, man, I'm thinking what year it was. I'm gonna start here at the top of my eye here. The last thing I actually watched in Netflix was Marlon. You know, one of the Wayans brothers. He had his own show. I'm trying to think. As I'm thinking and talking to you, I'm thinking about the theme song, Marlon. Anyway, that was the last thing I watched. So Bridgerton is about, to me, my vernacular, like a hotsy-totsy little place out there in London, what'd you say, England. The accents, there's some people with Scottish accents, you find out later on. Anyway, it's about a young lady's family, and I guess back then it was about people finding a man and getting married, and that was what all women were supposed to do. You're supposed to find someone and get married. I guess, or else your mother gonna, you know, die. If you don't get married, I don't know how, but I don't think I'm gonna be able to take it. Like, that was the biggest thing, as I kind of dabble in, I forgot the girl's name. The main character, that's why we have the blue. Apologies. Anyway, the main character, the young lady, she's been a young woman, Caucasian woman, and then she goes off, and I can remember his name. I don't know why I remember. She's like dating Simon. Big scandalous thing. Simon says to her, they decide to get together so they can get the families off their backs. And just say, we'll just pretend we're together, and then they end up falling for each other. Very romantic. And so, yeah, just letting you know, I kind of looked it up on YouTube, looked at a couple things. I mainly tried to stay in the ones with the red in for Netflix, so I can get the true things, because there's a lot of people throwing up a lot of different things. And so we got one color on, a little bit. I'm just going to start off light. Then I'm going to just really try to go deep in that red. Let's see, the darker, go to the darker red right here, that one. And I believe it even has a shimmer, and I'm going to try to use the one brush. Yeah, so it's a you know, it's kind of one of those things for me. I kind of get it because I've seen this type of show a lot in my lifetime. So it's like, maybe I should have put something on here. Yeah, 'cause this is barely showing up. It's showing up if I put some primer on here. Yeah, it's barely, this is showing up more. Maybe need more on the brush. It's kind of one of those shows that I get what they're trying to do, the whole show and all that stuff, and such a stage. I get it. The young woman, Sandra Rhimes, thank you, Lord. She's the person that created the show. I like, excuse me, what I like about the show, it's not all one particular color of people. There are people all different colors, because my goodness, God made us down here. Well, you know, I like to see a colorful cast. I like that. Okay, I'll just keep this right here. I did the brown. I can always go back into the brown purplish thing. I like seeing that. I'm trying to decide, do I want to just use my finger, or do I want to use another brush? I'll probably use another brush. I'll use this one and go into the blue. And so there, you know, big scandalous thing. Everybody's trying to find themselves. There's one Bridgerton child. She don't want to rush off and get married. She want to go off and become something. What's wrong with that? But back then, it was not what a young woman should want. She should want to be a wife and a mother, make lots and lots of children. Bing, bang, boom, your life. Thank God, you know, we women have, you know, we don't have to rush off and have children. There's other things to do besides that. Go out here and get an education. You know, back then, you know, no one, you know. And there's one of her sisters, like, they're gonna run off and have babies and fall in love. And maybe I want to become something, you know. So it's an interesting show. I wouldn't look at it a whole lot, because, like I said, I've kind of watched stuff like that before, or how to get the idea. You know, I just want to get to the end. This such and such, get with such and such, are they happily ever after? I'm done. It wouldn't be like seasons and season 1, season 2, season 3, season. I don't want to be in that many seasons. No. Make that season quick. Let's move it on. All right, I got the two colors working. I'm gonna go back into this brownish color. It's like a brown, blowing off. It's like almost a brown burgundy. And I guess what I'm doing, I'll just deepen in this a little bit. And that's deep enough. Just swirling, make a small circle here. And what I am excited about, I can stick this here, stick this brush here, and I can show you that I think I have a smaller version of the Intensifies Artistry wand that I'm excited about using. So yeah, I get the idea of the show. Oh man, put this down for 1 minute. Can't hold both. I'm gonna be careful. I don't know. Which way do you turn it? Oh man. Oh, the bottom. The very bottom is where you turn it. Okay. I just want to put up a little bit because I've watched. They don't want to come up. Maybe because I'm scared. Okay. You can do it. You won't break it. And try not to. Oh, it's a. Oh, maybe it's a button. It feels like a button. Okay, there's 1, 2. Come on up here. Oh, let's see. A little more. Just a little more. I don't want to break it because I've seen women break theirs. Yeah, mine was cheaper, or she dropped the price or something. I don't know. So we're gonna try a little of this on the eye. Ooh, it's wet. Some people say you don't even need this. You can just add water. Well, at least it's shaped like a triangle. Maybe I'd go into the red. This my cheek look crazy. Just add some red here. Maybe try the blue and the red. You're gonna put this where you want the color to go. But yeah, you know, a little something to do, a little show. I kind of get the gist of it. Kind of fun. Wet. It is what other people liked and complained about. Pretty cool little situation. So I'm gonna go into the red. That lighter red, I'll show you before I put it on. This red right here. All right. I know it's a little long. Thank you for hanging with me. Just gonna do the one eye. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let me see if I can just put this all on there. Yeah, fa la la, Bridgeton. You know, the people that play the different characters are pretty wonderful to get to know. You know, but they got some naughtiness going on. They're being bad. Got some fallout here. Thank you for leaving it there. I'm gonna put this up here a little bit. And I'm gonna try with our, I hate to use one, but I'm gonna use my finger and put this here. Oh yeah, that does pop up. Look how loud that is. Yeah, the Intensifies is pretty cool. Why when we have something new, people like to, oh, I feel like this, I feel like that. Yeah. So if you come up with something new in life, look for it to be criticized. So that's looking pretty good. Let's see, I have remnants of something on my brush. I'm just gonna curve it on this way. I can go into lighter. I would go into the lighter color, but I don't know what that's gonna do. I'll just go into the brown, keep it safe. Just go around this very light on my skin, and that could do it for that. A blush may be too much, could kind of downplay that or don't do it at all. The foundation is pretty cool. The palette's pretty cool. I don't have any qualms about that. The Intensifies, pretty awesome. And yeah, I'm gonna get my so maybe, just maybe, if you ever decide to buy, excuse me, I need to adjust, I'm uncomfortable, buy a high-end Dior foundation, maybe don't either use the foundation that comes from that particular brand. What am I looking for? I guess it may be behind me. Or don't use, I don't know, the e.l.f. may not be for certain foundations, or maybe it's for powder. I don't know, maybe I could have used something else. What's wrong? I could have used something else, because this is like the second time I use e.l.f. and it's just like it goes on, but it's like leaving like a weird stringy, not something like stringy, like a residue on your face. Like your face is fine, but then you got this stuff you like brushing off. So maybe I could have used, maybe, ooh, man, I won't pick that up. That was the marshmallowish foundation. I don't know. Maybe I should have used the Too Faced foundation, or Tatcha, or my little mini, I don't have the bottle, maybe I get a mini one of this would have been good, the gel primer by Huda. Yeah, because this e.l.f., it didn't respect the foundation. I guess it was mad because it was high end. e.l.f.'s not. Well, it's kind of. Let me stop playing or babbling. Yeah. So yeah, I'm usually a powder foundation person, and I did everything I believe was right, but maybe the primer was not the right thing, and I added. Don't underestimate the Kat Von D KVD found blush, because it is pigmented and it will be way too much than you need on your face. The bronzer for Dior is very awesome. The Artistry wand from, which is cheaper now because usually it was $58, but I got it for like $32, is, to me, super awesome. Everything from Pat McGrath Labs is nice. Sometimes you have to work with her stuff. Sometimes she adds certain shadows. To me, I understand this. She adds certain shadows, again, to certain palettes because they all kind of coincide. There you go, big word. And yeah, my eyeballs blinging. She's blinging. It did intensify the shadow. It did. Where I put it, and then putting that amount on, it did intensify the shadow. It did. Can't say it didn't. It did. So, yeah, you know, don't rush out and just buy, you know, don't spend up your rent money, your gas money, your mortgage money on this stuff. But as you can, treat yourself. And I think I'm doing a little better with makeup, and I don't want to bore your patience. So I'm going to thank you for your time. Many scriptures come to mind. Verses 1 is, the Lord is my shepherd, I shall not